I have opened my richest zoo because there are many different animals in it, and they are all unusual. I have elephants and even rhinoceroses. But Mikey also decided to repeat after me, and he also dared your zoo, but he's very poor. And there are the most common animals like cows or pigs. Hey, Mikey, let me show you what kind of animals I have in the zoo, because you definitely haven't seen such animals. I've collected them from all over the world to make a cool zoo, and visitors could enjoy these beautiful animals.
I have different animals too, although they are not so rare and everyone has seen them. But still, visitors will come about me. I'm going to make a lot of money. It's really beautiful here, and I definitely have not seen such animals, and I like to look at them. Maybe I would say that you have a cool zoo, but I won't do that, because you are my competitor, and my zoo is the best.
Mikey, you don't have any cool animals there, because we see them every day. Everyone saw a cow and a pig, and you just collected them and brought them to your zoo. I definitely wouldn't come to see such animals, because it's the most ordinary ones. If you walk down the street, then you can find them anyway, and you don't have to pay money for it. I even have a large aquarium where there are fish, and they are also not ordinary, and very rare ones. I have a lot of animals, which you can watch, but you can't touch it with your hands because they can be dangerous. But they can be fed if you buy extra food. So I still think my zoo is much cooler.
How did you do all this? You must have spent a lot of time on this one, because I could never have built it so beautifully myself. But my bio is not bad either, and very cool, because it's impossible to touch animals there. Come on, I'll show you what I have in the zoo, because I have a very cool place here too. I have cows, pigs, donkeys, and so on chicken wives. These are all useful animals, because you can get useful materials from them. For example, eggs from hens and milk from cows.
You don't look like a zoo anymore, but like some kind of farm. I don't like the way your Hoo Park looks, so I'm sure I'll have a lot more visitors checking in with you, because I have beautiful and many different and rare animals. So I'll just wait for the visitors, and most likely they will all come to me, not to Mikey, because no one will want to look at ordinary animals. But before anyone comes, I need to feed my animals, because they must be very hungry. And after I made my zoo, I didn't feed them. So I should think about it and still feed everyone. But I have a lot of animals, and it will take a very long time to feed everyone. The most important thing is to remember which animals eat which food, because if you feed them incorrectly, they just won't eat it, and everyone will stay hungry. But this is wrong with all the animals that I brought to my zoo. I have to take care of them. That's how I fed the elephants. Now you can feed the zebra, because they eat carrots. Great! Now I need to feed everyone else. This is really going to take a very long time, because I have a lot of animals. It would be much easier if I had employees, because it would be much easier and faster to deal with all the animals and feed everyone. Now I need to feed the predatory animals, because they also want to eat, and for this, I took meat. Stop! Why is there a huge hole in this cage and there is not a single animal? Did something happen? They couldn't have been stolen. Oh no! Someone stole my red pandas. I'm pretty sure it was Mikey, because he really liked my animals, and he definitely stole them to transfer them to his zoo, because he doesn't have any unusual animals, and I have the most diverse animals. I'm just going to try to go through this tunnel to see what's going on there and pick up all my animals, because they are mine and I collected them all myself, so no one can steal my animals. Ah, why? I'm pretty sure it's Mikey, because only he could do that. No one else would have to steal my animals, because no one needs them. You can just come to me and look at them. And Matesky stole them so that he could earn money from them later. This is a long enough passage. I wonder where it leads. If it turns out to be Mikey after all, then I will take revenge on him and win a battle with him, because my zoo is much cooler than his. Great! I was able to walk to the exit of this tunnel and finally be able to find out who stole my animals, because I intend to take them back. I knew it was Mikey, because only he could steal my red pandas. But now I'm taking them back to my zoo. I wonder where Mikey is. I want to see what he says about the fact that I found the animals he stole from me.
JJ, what are you doing here? How did you find your red pandas?
Oh.
I thought you'd never see them go missing. Hey, why are you attacking me? I didn't do anything to you. I didn't hurt you. JJ, calm down your animals. They're attacking me.
They're all right. That's why they had excellent living conditions. And you don't have anything here. And that's why I'm taking them back to me. Because they will be much better off there. And these are my animals. I hope Mikey won't steal my animals from me anymore. Because I'm going to take everyone back to me anyway. But I should get back at Mikey somehow for what he did. But for this, I should come up with some kind of plan. In the meantime, I need to get my red pandas back in place. I can't just pick them up. That's why I need some kind of ladder, so that I can take them up. I thought I had a ladder somewhere. I don't remember exactly, but it seems like they were definitely here somewhere. So I just need to take them so I can get my red pandas up, because they can't do it themselves. They have paws. They must have been very scared because Mikey stole them. But now that everything is going to be fine, because now they have returned back to their home, where they can live normally in good conditions. I'm going to pick you up. I found the stairs, so now I can get you out of this hole. If I hadn't gone to feed you, I wouldn't have noticed you were missing. And it is unknown how long you would have been at Mikey's. He would feed you some bad food, because he has a poor zoo. It's almost done. There is very little left to complete this staircase, and I can get you out of here. I wonder how Mikey climbed this pit himself, because he definitely doesn't have a hook. He's poor. Great. It was a very long time, but I was able to bring you back to my home, so now you can relax and live here. I was able to bring my animals back to the zoo, and now I can go on working, because my first visitors are definitely coming soon, and I'll make a lot of money. If visitors come to Mikey, then I will definitely be able to transfer them to my place, because my zoo is much cooler and it will be revenge for stealing my visitors. Great! I knew that a lot of visitors would come to me because I have a cool zoo. I do not know how many times I will say this again, but that's the way it is. I tried very hard to make such a cool zoo, and I hope the visitors will like it too. There's a whole queue of villagers here, and they all want to see rare and interesting animals. And I've already earned quite a lot of money, much more than Mikey's. He probably wouldn't even do anything. There are a lot of visitors, and they're all coming to me. There are a lot of them. I thought I'd have visitors, but not that much, because there's a really big queue here. That this villager didn't like my zoo, and he decided to go to the zoo for the poor? I wonder why he decided that. I have to look at this, because I don't think Mikey's zoo is that cool.
Great! This is my first visitor. I knew someone would want to see my zoo, because I have a very cool one too.
I didn't like this poor zoo, because it looks more like a farm than a zoo. I've changed my mind and I'm going to the rich one.
It was too obvious, because my zoo is much better than Mikey's. Although the price for my zoo is much higher, but I have a lot of different animals that you can see. And so far, I don't have any visitors. So I can walk around my zoo and see what visitors are doing there so that they don't break anything. Because touching animals is forbidden. So far, everything is fine here and nothing is happening. The villagers just look at the animals and that's it. I wonder what Mikey does at his zoo if he doesn't have visitors. But I think I should go around the whole zoo to make sure that everything is in order here, because I have a lot of visitors. What if one of them gets into a cage with animals? Where is this villager looking? Is there something on the roof? Mikey, what is he doing there? And how he got on the roof? There are no stairs anywhere. I should follow him and see what he's going to do, because he obviously wants to ruin something for me. What? He has some kind of potion? And what is he going to do with it? It's a pity that I can't read his mind. That way, I would have known about his plan right away. But I'm going to keep an eye on him, and I'll find out what he's going to do. I think I figured out what he's up to. He poisoned the food for my animals. But why did he do it? He's trying to get back at me like that and win me over, and for all visitors to go to him. But of course, I won't feed my animals with this food. It's good that I noticed it, because I was going to feed everyone, because the animals didn't eat. But now I have to buy new food for them, because it's been sent. I'll just take this food and put it with Mikey, so that when he went to feed the animals, there was poison food. He won't even think about it and will think that he has succeeded. I think he should start feeding his animals soon because I didn't see him do it. So my plan might work. And all his animals are poisoned and will not eat this food, and he won't understand what happened. All you need is for Mikey to go somewhere and I'll change the food and put the poison one. That's my whole plan. Great, he's just gone somewhere. So now I can do everything quickly, and then you can watch and see what will happen and how Mikey will behave. I don't know if he'll notice the substitution or something suspicious if I just put all the food he poisoned me like that. The main thing is to do everything quickly before he returns, because he can't see me doing it all. He has a lot of empty and closed barrels here, so I'll just put everything in their place. I don't think he should notice anything, and I'm going to be watching all this from somewhere. But why did he go to the village? Can I buy food? Although he doesn't have the money to buy it. That's probably why he just left to get visitors and they looked at his animals. I think it's Mikey back. And he's not alone. He really brought a lot of villagers. I wonder if they will like this zoo or not. It seems to me that Mikey's is too boring because there are no interesting animals here.
These animals can be fed. Apples. They love them very much.
My plan should work now, and I'll just keep an eye on it. Let's see how the villager is. He will react to all this.
Here's an apple. You can feed these animals too, because they love it.
Ho-ho!
Hey, what's wrong? It's just an apple. You should have loved it.
I don't like that your cow is sick, so I'd better go to another zoo, because it's much better than yours.
Great! My plan worked! Because now this visitor has gone to my zoo, and now he's my visitor, and I'm gonna make a lot more money than Mikey. It was a good plan to get back at Mikey. So, let this villager look at the animals, and I need to keep working. And now I need to put these boxes back in place, where they should stand and eat some food, to feed the animals, because they really want to eat. The food in the barrels was poisoned, but the food in the drawers is definitely not poisoned, so she can be fed. But I still have to buy some food, so that I can feed the rest of the pets. I wonder what Mikey is doing. After that, I stole a visitor from him. He's probably thinking about how he can get back at me, because he was obviously very angry. But it's not my fault, because he started it first and decided to poison my animal food. There's not much food, but I didn't feed all the animals, so I need to feed everyone. For example, a tiger. I definitely didn't feed him, and I just have some meat. We must not forget to feed more fish.
JJ stole my last visitor and poisoned my animals. Therefore, I decided to take revenge on him. I'll try to get into his zoo. He needs to be busy with something, and while he's gone, I'll just try to let his animals out, to make them run away, and then he will run and catch them. They will dirty the whole zoo for him and he will have to clean everything up. Great! There's no one here. He's probably walking around the zoo somewhere. So I don't have much time to complete my plan. I'll just release the first animals, which are here. Cows are perfect. They will poop and run around his zoo, so he's going to have to clean it up. Now you are free to run wherever you want, and you can do whatever you want. And while no one has seen me, I urgently need to run away somewhere, because if JJ sees me, then my whole plan will fail. So I'm just going to run away to my zoo, as if I didn't do it.
I fed almost all the animals, and all I have to do is feed the fish. It's good that I had a lot of food, and there was enough for all the animals that I have in the zoo. And it took me a lot of time, because I have a lot of animals. We need to get back faster, because I've been away for a very long time. And Mikey could have done something while I was gone. He definitely wants to get back at me, so I have to check if everything is okay. And we need to take the leftovers back to the place, because I fed everyone and now I don't need them. So when it's time to feed everything, I'll feed you. What happened? Why are there so many poop here? I remember for sure that everything was clean, and now it's very dirty here. We need to clean everything up before my visitors see it. Someone has freed all my cows, so I need to catch them and bring them back to the pen, because they're running all over my zoo. And they poop. It can't be that dirty in my zoo, because he's rich, and all my visitors can escape from me. I took some hay, because cows love hay very much, and they will all follow me. And so I can catch up from back to the paddock, and they won't be able to get out of there anymore, because I'm going to keep a close eye on all this. I think I've collected all the cows I had. So now I need to take them all back to the pen. And the main thing is that they do not run away from the zoo, because otherwise it will be much harder to catch them. Great, I almost did it. So let's all get into the pen. And for that, I'll give you all hay. You are obedient cows.
Woohoo!
Mikey, what are you doing here and why did you let out these cows? Stop bothering me. Why are you throwing these poop around? It's just terrible.
It's not fair! You've been spoiling everything for me all the time, and he took away all my visitors. So now it's my turn to scare away your visitors, so that you don't have anyone, and no one came to you.
Okay, come on, Tigers. You have to catch this Mikey, because he prevents me from running my zoo business and getting a lot of money. So catch him and teach him a lesson. Great. I hope now he won't come back and won't bother me and throw poop and scare my visitors. Because I'm definitely going to win, and my zoo is the best. What? Wasn't it my imagination? Mikey has closed his zoo. Great, now I have no competitors.